Hey guys, my name's Milestone. Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Now, as we saw last episode, we didn't do all that great. So I thought, why not try and even the odds slightly? In the newer version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, there's an option to swap out the question. Now, although I can't do that because I don't have the new version of that game, if you watch the latest series on TV, there's an option to ask the host. Now, because I don't actually have Chris Tarrant on the other end of a phone, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my phone, and my phone will be the fourth lifeline. So, once per game, I'll be able to say, "Hey Google," and then I'll be able to ask a question that's similar to what's on the screen. My only caveat is that I can't use this as like the £1 million question lifeline, because then that'll be like an easy win then, won't it? So, without further ado, let's play. So for question 1, which specific term means the letters sent by admirers to celebrities? Chain mail, snail mail, fan mail, email.
50-50, phone a friend and ask the audience.
It's got to be fan mail, right?
Okay, you're going for C. Are you happy?
Yeah, got to be that.
It's good. You've got £100.
Yeah, already a better start than our first game in the last episode where we were out on the first question.
Here's question 2. It's worth £200.
Okay, what kind of television programme are 15 to 1 and Wheel of Fortune? Do you know what? Those games as well, if they have like a game version of those, I might play those as well. Documentary, sitcom, chat show or quiz.
All right.
It's a quiz show.
Saying D. Okay. You happy to go orange?
Yep, I am indeed.
It's good for £200.
So far, so good.
Right, so far so good. Take a look at this for £300.
Okay, Attila was king of which people? Vandals, Franks, Huns or Goths?
So you think the right
Attila,
answer is
king of the
C.
Huns.
Are you sure?
Yep.
You've got £300.
Too good. This is, so far, miraculous.
Right, question 4 of 15 coming up. You're doing fine. Take your time, have a look at this for £500.
Okay, what is the capital of Portugal? Faro, Algarve, Seville or Lisbon?
You're going
It's
for
Lisbon.
D. You're right, you've got £500.
Now at that point, more often than not, I have to use a lifeline for some reason. But we're actually
You've still got
not
all
doing
3
too badly now.
lifelines left. 50-50, phone a friend and ask the audience. Now, the next question guarantees you £1,000 if you give me a correct answer. Have a look at this.
Okay. Which style of wooden house with wide projecting eaves originated in Switzerland? The bungalow, the croft, a chalet or a villa? I think it's a chalet because it's
Just be
a
aware,
wooden
this
house.
is the last point at which you could go away with absolutely. You don't have
I'm
to
going to go
play this if you
chalet.
don't
I
want
think
to.
that's the right
Is
answer.
that your final answer?
Yeah.
If this answer is correct, you're guaranteed to leave here with at least £1,000. Well done, it is the right answer.
Yeah! We got through the first 5 questions without using any of our lifelines, which is a first, I think, for a while. So we're in really, really good shape. This is looking like a £32,000 run, at least. Maybe more than that in this episode, who knows?
That's £1,000 in the bag guaranteed, but let's try and double that with the next question. You might as well play this. You've got nothing to lose. You're guaranteed £1,000. This one is for £2,000.
Okay, come on then, Chris. Give me question 6. Let's go. What is the question? In the rhyme, who marches 10,000 men up to the top of the hill and down again was the Duke of York? Straight away,
So you think
Duke
it's
of York.
A?
Yep.
You've just won £2,000.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure that's a repeat of a question. But nonetheless, that's fine. We use it to our advantage. That's the thing with playing a game like this, is that eventually the question banks do run out.
You've got £2,000, but take a look at this next question for £4,000.
Whew. Come on then. Which seaside resort shares its name with Hercule Poirot's loyal assistant? Hastings, Worthing, Morecambe or Dover? I have seen Poirot.
Alright, take your time. You've still got all 3 lifelines. You've still got 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience.
I've got Hastings in my head. I might ask Google. Or should I say ask the host? I've got Hastings in my head. Do I go for it? Nah. Okay. Hey Google. Who is Poirot's associate?
Captain Arthur J.M. Hastings. According to Wikipedia, Captain Arthur J.M. Hastings, OBE, is a fictional character created by Agatha Christie as the companion chronicler and best friend of the Belgian detective, Hercule Poirot.
Right.
Are you happy with your answer?
Should have gone with my gut. I had Hastings in my head, I should have gone with my gut.
Congratulations, you've just won £4,000.
Right, so we're now back using our 3 original lifelines. Phone a friend, 50-50, and ask the audience. We now can't ask Google again in this game.
Don't forget, you've still got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to, that's what they're there for. The next question takes you past the halfway mark for the 15 correct answers you need for £1 million. Good luck. Here it comes for £8,000.
Here we go. In Japanese costume, what is an obi? A sash, a robe, a sandal, or a hat? I've never heard of obi. Apart from in, like, Star Wars, like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm gonna ask the audience.
Okay, right, using up your
I guess it might be a robe.
All vote now. Yes, not much difference of opinion there.
That's not helpful. That is not helpful. Let me phone a friend.
Okay, you want to phone a friend.
This is
now,
hot.
Let's call
this
them,
is.
but remember,
I hate when it does
you don't have
this.
to go along with what they say.
Who am I gonna get? Who am I gonna get?
Hello.
Hello, Debbie. This is Chris
Debbie!
Farron from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Hi, Chris.
Well, we're halfway to £1 million, but your friend now really needs your help to propel them into the serious money.
Come on, Debbie.
Okay, Chris.
Get prepared for this then, Debbie. Here's the question. We just want the one correct answer.
I'm going to surprise you, Chris. I actually know the answer to this. It's a sash.
Debbie, that's great. Thanks for that. Well, it's decision time for you now.
Right.
You don't have to play this if you don't want to. Is that your final answer?
Yep.
Oh, I'd love to say you just won £8,000. And I can! You have just won £8,000!
Right. So we spent 2 lifelines. When it gets down to like 1%, you can never know for definite.
Okay, keep going if you want to. Here's question 9. You're doing really well. If you play and get it wrong, you'll drop £7,000. If you play and get it right, you'll double your money to £16,000.
Come on. Hopefully we know the answer to this one, and then hopefully we can get like higher than our current target, which is 32,000. Which of these countries has never won football's World Cup? France, Uruguay, Argentina, Netherlands. France definitely has. Argentina definitely has. So it's either B or D. My problem is, if I use 50-50, it's going to clear A and C for sure.
Now, at this point, you could obviously walk away with £8,000, or you could risk losing £7,000 and play the next question.
I feel like... Now remember as well, this is 20 years ago, or 19 years ago, so... I'm not sure the Netherlands has won it. I kind of want to use 50-50. Let me use it.
Right, let's try and help
Do
by
not
narrowing
clear
the
A and
choice down
C.
for you. Computer, take away 2 wrong answers,
Do
please,
not clear
leaving
A or
us the
C.
right
A and
answer
C
and the
even.
1 remaining wrong answer.
Why has it done that?
So, what do you think? Is it
Brilliant.
B or D?
Great. Great job, game. Great job. Okay, I'm going to guess Netherlands.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yeah.
You had £8,000. You didn't have to play. You did. It was the right answer. You've just won
Get in there. Again, I should have used my gut. Should have used my gut. So now we have no lifelines. We can walk away, obviously, with 16, which we did at the end of the last episode that we played, but I kind of want to push on.
So you've now got £16,000. Now this next question is worth £32,000. If you get it right, you're guaranteed to leave with at least that amount of money. But if you get it wrong, you drop 15 of the £16,000 you've got at this moment. You don't have to play this question, but it's worth £32,000, guaranteed. Take your time, here it comes.
Here we go. So with no lifelines, can we get to the second milestone? Graphite is a form of which element? Sodium, sulfur, carbon, lead. Oh man. I wish I knew more chemistry. Okay. I think it's either C or D, and I'm leaning more towards carbon than I am to lead.
You don't have to play this, but if you do give me a correct answer, you are guaranteed to walk away with at least £32,000.
Is this a trick one? Because I don't think it's lead. But then what would they? What? Yeah, I think it's carbon. It's graphene, isn't it? That's the. I'm gonna go for it. Carbon.
Are you absolutely sure? You did have £16,000 in your hand. You've now got £32,000.
Get in there! Yes, yes. Okay, 32,000, second milestone. We're already on course of doing better, or at least leveling the first episode that we ever did of this game. So that's brilliant, fantastic news. There's the check.
£32,000
There it is.
guaranteed. It's in the bag. No one can take that away from you at this point. Now, the next question is worth £64,000. You might as well play this. You can't lose. Take your time. It's becoming very big money. Here it comes.
Okay, so again, no lifelines. We might as well play it because we can't lose anything. Which Formula 1 Grand Prix takes place at the Interlagos circuit? Brazilian, Austrian, Portuguese, Belgian. I don't watch enough F1. My brother would know this off the top of his head like that. I don't watch enough F1. Okay, so Belgium.
You might as well play this. You've got nothing to lose.
Belgium is home to Spa, so it's definitely not D. I think it's out of B and C. I don't think it's Brazilian. Interlagos sounds like more Austrian to me, so I'm going to go with that.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Well, you had nothing to lose by playing this question. You're guaranteed £32,000, but I'm afraid it's the wrong answer.
Okay, what was it then?
The answer is A.
Oh, it was Brazil. Well, okay, I didn't know that. But we are going to go one more time. There's our check for 32,000. Top of the board there, which you can't, you can see it because I'm kind of in the middle there. That's fine. We're going to go one more time to try and see if we can get any higher up than 32,000. But we have now matched our record.
Right, here we go. You're 15 questions away from £1 million. And if you're ready to play, have a look at this for £100.
Also as well, asking Google or asking the host is back in play. This is a new game, so we can now access that lifeline again. So which soft, low vibrating sound is uttered by a contented cat? It's a purr. Let's not even mess about here.
You've got £100.
That's easy, 100 quid. If nothing else, we should be able to walk away with something.
Take a look at this for £200.
Which of these abbreviations refers to senior citizens? That's OAP.
It's right, you've got £200.
No, there's no need for suspense or tense like moments there, because that's...
Now, here's question number
that's
3.
bread and butter. That's easy, 200 quid. What is Frasier's surname in the TV comedy? Ostrich, Stork, Flamingo, or Crane?
You're going
it's
for
Frasier
D.
Crane.
You're absolutely right for £300.
This question coming up now is this point is always like the lifeline worthy question for some reason.
Right, you're 12 questions away from £1 million. Now this one is worth £500. Take your time, have a look at it.
Methane is a type of what? Metal, gas, gemstone, or alcohol? That is
So
a
you're saying
gas.
B. Correct, you've got 500 quid. Well done.
Beautiful. And now hopefully this should be a relatively easy 1,000.
You've still got all 3 lifelines left. 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience. Right, just be careful. This is the last point at which you could go away with absolutely nothing. You are now 11 questions away from £1 million. This is worth £1,000. Here it comes.
Okay. Aikido is a form of martial art from which country? Sweden,
Just be
Russia,
aware, this is the last
Japan,
point at which you
India.
could go away with absolutely nothing.
I'm sure it's
As
Japan.
long as you need. Are
I'm
you happy
sure
with
it's
that?
Japan.
Well done, you just guaranteed
There you
yourself
go.
£1,000.
Half doubt myself there for a little bit, but I'm like, nah, that's got to be Japan. It can't be anywhere else. So that is fine. An easy 1,000 there. Probably our quickest 1,000 we've probably done on this series so far. Of course, I'm now getting it up to a point where I'm like, do I keep going with the series until I get to $1 million?
Oh, well
or do I
done. You got
stop somewhere, or-
£1,000. Now that's guaranteed. Whatever happens now, you'll walk away with at least £1,000. But have a look at this next question. You might as well play it. It's worth £2,000.
Cool. So again, let me know how many more episodes of this you want me to play, because if need be I can switch out to a different game. Okay, in which board game do competitors compete for pie wedges? Risk, Trivial Pursuit, Cluedo, or Monopoly? That is Trivial Pursuit.
So you're saying B? You've just won £2,000.
There you go. Easy. Easy. So far, this is looking like a golden run. I'll say that, and then the next question is going to be like terrible.
You are now just 9 questions away from £1 million and starting to look at some of the bigger jumps. But remember, the drops are pretty steep as well. Take a look at this for £4,000.
Okay, £4,000 question. Here we go. What is the specific name for the passenger seat on a motorcycle? Pannier, saddle, cushion, pillion. Ah.
All right, take your time. You've still got all 3 lifelines. You've still got 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience.
Never. I mean, I've sat on a motorcycle, but that was years ago. I want to say it's like there's a saying, jump into the saddle. Is it called a saddle though? I'm going to need to ask the audience. I don't know it.
Right, using up your lifeline.
I
Ask the
guess
audience.
it's saddle
All
though.
vote now. Well, now D gets the audience's vote as the most likely, but it's your choice.
Cool.
So it's up to you entirely. What do you think?
I will take that answer. Pillion is my
Final
answer.
answer?
Yep.
Congratulations, you just won
There you go.
£4,000.
Cool. So, as mentioned before, we have 3 lifelines that we can still ask Google as a like an Ask the Host kind of lifeline that we've kind of put together for this episode only. If you want to see it more often though, then just let me know in the comments if you want this to continue.
You've still got 2 lifelines, 50-50 and phone a friend. Okay, going on. Question 8 coming up for £8,000. Take your time on this, you don't have to play. Here it comes.
Cool. Here we go. In which city is the Crucible Theatre? Sheffield, Leeds, Manchester, Liverpool. The Crucible's where they hold the snooker championships. I think it's Sheffield.
So this question's for £8,000. You don't have to play this. Just be aware that a wrong answer would cost you £3,000 of the £4,000 you got at this moment.
I'm pretty sure it's Sheffield.
Are you sure you want to play this?
Yeah, I think it's that.
Congratulations, it's the right
Yeah!
answer. You just won £8,000.
Get in there! Alright, so we play smart now, which I'm assuming I have some smartness about me. We might be able to reach 32,000 twice in one
You'll
episode.
win £16,000 if you give me the correct answer to the next question. It's number 9 of 15. Take a look at it. Here it comes.
Okay, come on. What have we got? Which Downing Street numbers are the official homes of the Prime Minister and Chancellor? 10 and 12, 10 and 11, 9 and 10, 8 and 10. Okay, I think it's either B or C. I want to say it's 11. 10 and 11.
Now, at this point, you could obviously walk away with £8,000, or you could risk losing £7,000 and play the next question.
I think it's 10 and 11. Pretty sure it's 10 and 11.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that.
Well done, you just won
Yes!
£16,000.
Get in there. This could be a huge run for us. £16,000 on the table now. 32,000 is the next milestone up, and if we keep this up, we're going to have some lifelines to play with going into the final 5 questions.
You've still got 2 lifelines, 50-50 and phone a friend. Right, you've got £16,000. Now, you can take that £16,000, but you're just 6 questions away from £1 million.
Come on, we got this.
The next question, if you go for it and you get it right, is worth a guaranteed £32,000. Have a look at it. Good luck.
Which weather area is situated off the coast between Scotland and Norway? Hundreds, 50s, 40s, 30s. What? Which weather area? The hundreds, the 50s, the 40s, the 30s. I don't understand. Is this to do with longitude or
You
latitude?
don't have to play this, but if you do give me a correct answer, you are guaranteed to walk away with at least £32,000.
I'm going to ask Google for this one. Hey Google, what is the weather area known as between Scotland and Norway?
According to Wikipedia, long 40s are located between the northeast coast of Scotland and the southwest coast of Norway, centred about 57 degrees north, 0 degrees 30 E, compared to the broad 14s.
Okay, so that's saying, effectively, it's the 40s.
Are you absolutely sure?
So that's a guaranteed 32,000, hopefully.
Oh, well done! You just won
Gets in there. All right. Okay.
£32,000.
2 lifelines remaining. And if we're smart about this, we could go up to 64,000 now. This could be a new record for us on the channel. If you like what you see, you want to see more of this, then hit the like button down below and subscribe for more of this content if you want to see it.
Now, whatever happens, I'll be writing you out a cheque for at least £32,000. But We don't want to give you that. We want to write you out a cheque for much, much more. The next question is worth £64,000. It's a chance to double your money. You're guaranteed £32,000 and you might as well play. Here it comes.
Come on. Can we go into the promised land? Which is the only island county in England? Isle of Man, Isle of Wight, Lindisfarne, Lundy. And I'm tempted to say it's the Isle of Wight.
You might as well play this. You've got nothing to lose.
Question is though, do I use a lifeline or do I just go for Isle of Wight? That for me is screaming out Isle of Wight. But at the same time I kind of want to go a little bit further on than 32,000. So if it's wrong and I don't do anything about it, I'm going to have to phone a friend.
Okay, you want to phone a friend.
Just to be sure.
Now let's call
What
them,
I
but
think
remember,
is the Isle of Wight.
you don't have to go along with what they say.
Hi, hello.
Hello, Steve. It's Chris Tarrant here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Go on, Steve.
Hi, Chris.
Right, we're into some really serious money now. Your friend is completely stuck. Hopefully you can get them through it. It's worth, no pressure, £64,000.
Okay, Chris.
Here it comes
Come on,
then, nice
Steve.
and straightforward. Just give us the right answer and your friend moves on. No pressure at all.
Come on, Steve.
Must be the Isle of Man, as I think the Isle of Wight is connected by the mainland when the tide comes out or something like that anyway. I hope this helps you win the £64,000. Whoa!
Okay.
Steve, that's great. Thanks for your help. Thank you very much. Well, now, Steve's decision was that A was the answer, but are you confident?
Let's go for it. Come on. Come on.
Well, you were guaranteed a cheque for £32,000, and I'm afraid that's still all you'll leave with. That's the wrong answer. But you've been a great contestant. The answer is B.
I knew it! I knew it! God damn you, Steve! Why didn't I go with my gut? Okay. Well, 32,000. We got it twice. That's not a bad score. I'm going to end the episode right about here. So thank you for watching. If you like what you saw with the addition of a new lifeline, then hit that like button down below to subscribe for more content like this. And I'll see you next time.